Alright guys, welcome back to more Let's Play Horizon Zero Dawn. We are up in this area in which we just finished a really big portion of the quest where we went through the battery facility in Firebreak and ended up getting the Epsilon overrides, which means that there are now fire claws that are out in the world. And we do need to kill a total of 6 of them. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm only over here. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. Plus, I also want to... Let's see. Resources. We got some extra stuff that I don't need, I don't think. Mostly down here. It's a lot of chill waters. A lot of woods, too. So, let's... do that. Do that. Oh, and you know what I probably should do is make, like, ammo and stuff. Because that will help clear out, like, inventory, right? Yeah, here we go. I want to Oh, I can't override you. Alright, you're dead. You're just a long leg. You're... Okay, demonic red-eye watcher. You missed. Ow. You missed. Ow. Stupid long legs. There, that's all I needed. Alright, now you... I want to knock you over. Good. Let's override you. Alright, so now you're mine. Now I want to repair you. Okay, so we've repaired a long leg. Alright, so now... Like, there's a trophy, and let me guys show you it. For this, which is here. Use the machine repair and mount repair, or mount repair skill on 5 different types of machines. I'm assuming that's 5 different machines, in which I thought we had already done that, but I guess we haven't. And that's... Oh, what are you? Oh, you're a demonic scorcher? Let's not fight you. Oh, boy. That's right. This is a bad area. Okay, we're good. The only reason we're walking right now and not fast traveling is 1, for that trophy, and 2, if we find fire claws, that's going to be what I want to fight. Because we need to kill a certain number of fire claws. Fire claw or scorcher. Sawtooth. Ooh. No, you can't see me. You can't see me, guys. Oh, great. He saw me. Alright, fine. I'll deal with you guys. Come here. I'm gonna override ya. I'm gonna override ya. There we go. And repair ya. Alright, long... Oh, hey, there we go. Alright. Well, that got us the trophy. Fight! It's like a dog fight. Alright, I'm not going to pay attention to that at all now. All we need to do is head this way. We'll fight any fire claws that we see. But, yeah, we don't really have much left to do that I know of. Oh, what are you? Are you an owl or you're an owl? You're not a goose. I need goose. Like, that seems to be the hardest one for me to find. Like, I can find squirrels and rats and all that, but goose is the hardest one. Am I gonna be... I might be able to get up there. But I don't know if we're gonna find, like, a fire claw. Maybe fire claws are all, quest related. I know frost claws weren't. Like, there just happened to have been a lot of frost claws. Badger, come here. Gotcha. Badger bone. And we'll save here. Why not? What way? Okay, this way. Yeah, the fact that I haven't seen, like, I would have thought we would have maybe seen one fire claw. But I guess not. What are you? Oh, you're just watchers. Whatever. I don't care. Okay, that was just them trying to find me, but oh no, I do need a goat. Come here. Come here. No goat. Come here. Hey, goat skin. And that allows us. Boom. Boom. There we go. Finish the ice rail ammo upgrade. So now we can make those and make more of those. Perfect. All right. Now again, we need squirrels and a rat and goose. But will we find those? I'm not entirely certain. Especially not up this way. Alright, we're almost at the top, and it should let us go this way, too. It should let us get all the way up here. I'm hoping. And I hope that's not just leading me this way and then saying, hey, you have to actually go around, because that'd be horrible.
Stocking up.
You can barely even see the village from up here. Okay. Oh, hey, there's a door up there. Interesting. I wonder how we get to that door, because I don't remember getting to that door. Alright, that took us about 10 minutes to get here, which still isn't bad, considering we ended up getting a trophy and increasing a carrying capacity, too. Climb, 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 climb. Aw, perfect. Look at that. Where do we go? Okay. Alright, is Artok here? He is.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Alright. Is one of them optional? No, they're both important. I will talk to her in a minute. Or actually, she's... Well, no, it's saying step 1, talk to Aratak, so we'll do that. Though as to where he went, I have no clue. Oh, he's all the way over here. Okay.
My chieftain,
Just, Aloy,
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Time to talk to Cyan. Should be interesting.
Alright, new errand out of the forge. Yeah, I kind of figured we were going to have to fight fire claws in order to finish that. Alright, and let's talk to Cyan now and see what she has to say.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Araya's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Araya's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Araya, didn't you?
Yes, Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors, more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Aurea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge, and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I.
When we come back, more conversation with Cyan. Thanks for watching.